GP Prague was full of famous faces and excitement: Martin User, Andrea Mengucci, Amaz, and most importantly, one particular beardy boy. GP Prague has just been and gone, and if you haven't heard me say it 1,000 times before, I fucking love GPs. Even when Wizard of the Coast sees fit to rename them to Magic Fests. I flew out to Prague on Thursday and spent most of the weekend playing Legacy because Legacy is fucking sweet. I ended up going 8-5-2 across some double ups, another non-double up event and some turbo towns. I think I could have played a bit tighter and got a bit luckier to increase that win rate, but GPs can be tough. You hardly ever sleep enough, your friends always want to grab drinks, draft or play EDH until early hours of the morning, and I'm hardly going to say no to any of those things now, am I? The beautiful thing about GPs is that they can be whatever you want them to be. They still don't quite have that festival or convention feel that the Magic Fest name suggests, but that doesn't mean there isn't plenty to do. They can be social gatherings to meet up with old friends or meet new friends. There are vendors, there are artists, there are many side events, and of course there's that main event thing that some people like. I make a habit of playing a lot of paper Legacy side events because it's my favourite format, but you can get your fix of modern, standard, Legacy, old school, a little bit of vintage, pauper, chaos drafts, normal drafts, and sometimes some unique events like historical sealed. There's just a lot of stuff to get involved with. With my prize pool tickets from my wins, I bought all of these lovely boosters to fill out my sealed chaos draft selection. The plan is to film the next chaos draft and provide commentary and make it a fun video for the channel, so keep your eyes peeled for some paper chaos draft content coming to the channel soon. Of course, to many, the main allure of GP is the main event. I played in it, it was Ultimate Masters sealed, which I was hyped about. My pool was a little shallow, and I thought it kind of built itself. I played a ramping green-red deck with minor madness themes. I ended up dropping at the 2 wins and 2 losses mark. Now, you can still make it into day 2 and draft some more Ultimate Masters on a record of X and 2, but I didn't feel like my deck was good enough to grind out another 4 or 5 rounds. I didn't want to get to the end of the day, lose a round as a winning in, and be fucked. Also, I realised the Legacy double up on the Saturday was happening at 3 PM. What can I say? I just fucking love playing Death and Taxes. What other exciting things happened at the GP? Well, we had a Magic Pro League member, Sato, disqualified from GP Prague in round 6. Essentially, and I quote, Sato was planning what was going to be his last attack for the current game. He went to declare attackers and then noticed that he forgot to play his land for the turn, a land that he needed for his attack to work out. He didn't acknowledge this fact, didn't ask for permission to back up to his main phase, but instead he just placed the land onto the battlefield and finished declaring his attacks. During our investigation, we determined that Sato was aware that what he did was against the rules, thus he was disqualified from the event. It seems so dumb to jeopardise a $70,000 contract with Wizard of the Coast to gain an advantage in a GP when you're already qualified for the Pro Tour or Mythic Championship or whatever the fuck it's called now. The infraction will be further investigated by the MPL, so at time of writing we don't really know what the outcome will be, but I get the impression it's not going to work out very well for him. High-profile situations like this and the recent banning of Alex 2 Explores Bertoncini might finally start to provide a narrative that cheating is not okay in Magic, and you will not prosper. The moral of this story, kids, is don't fucking cheat. The venue didn't set on fire this year, which was nice. I really like this venue. It's big, spacious, the on-site food is actually quite good. That and the vending machines aren't extortionately priced like they are in venues in the UK, for example. All in all, it's pretty solid. One vendor thought it would be okay to sell Liliana the Veil altars with her tits out. Channel Fireball stepped in pretty sharpest once aware of this to get them removed. There's quite the stir on social media about these. A lot of people pointing out that these have no fucking place at a GP or public tournament, and I agree with that statement. Others argued it's censorship. When you're effectively saying it's just gratuitous and out of place booby art, why are you censoring me? You might be the person in the wrong. It's not censorship, guys. Rules and laws are not censorship. Don't be an idiot. Erotica, pornography, smut, whatever you call it, there's a whole debate to be had around these. I'm very pro-sex and getting your kicks where you want, but those kicks should not be in a fucking GP hall, they should not be in front of children, and they should not be in a place where we already have issues around community inclusivity and public image. The fact that a vendor even thought this was okay in the first place is kind of baffling. It's all just a bit bizarre. Do what you want behind closed doors, but come on now. Will you just stop?
It's time to stop! It's time to stop, okay? No more! Where the fuck are your parents?
A man has continued to show that he is a formidable force within Magic by narrowly missing out on winning the PTQ, coming second. Guys, he's not just a Hearthstone player, this guy's really fucking good at Magic. I also received some presents from fans. One kind soul gave me 100 prize tickets in lieu of not being able to support me on Patreon. I asked if they were sure, and they were sure, and it was super sweet, thank you. I also got a jar of Nutella because apparently I pronounced it wrong. Look, it's got nuts in it. It's pronounced Nutella, Nutella, Nutella. How do you like them nuts? And then I also got a rather interesting present that was meant to be mailed to me. So it's time for a special edition of PleasantKenobi's Mailbag Adventures live from GP Prague.
This was going to get mailed to me, but apparently it wouldn't get through customs necessarily because fine powders aren't allowed through British customs. It was sent to me by Temeritas, who is one of my patrons. So hello Temeritas and thank you. I'm now going to proceed to open this box. I vaguely know what's in it, because it's already open, so you haven't sealed it. But I've got a letter, so I'll read the letter in just a second. I'm going to read that first. But so you know, we've got a Pleasant Kenobi surprise egg. And I'm fucking terrified about what's going to be inside. There is a Kinder egg inside, so thank you, Temeritas. So I'll put some of that now. Oh, it's like nectar of the gods, James. You want some?
Yeah, right. Thanks.
Oh look, I've got a lizard. Look at that. One lizardy boy. First up is the letter. I think that's also glittery, so let's give that a shot as well. So, I'm going to make a nice safe space for me to work in. I'm a little bit scared. No spiders, that's good. Dear Vincent, I noticed you like eggs and memes and chocolate and glitter, so now I present to you the first surprise Kinder egg. Kenobi Kinder egg, sorry. No, Kenobi egg. Can't say Kinder, that's probably trademarked. Unfortunately, my own attempts to produce a bigger egg failed, but one day I will get the hang of it. I was wondering what you'd think about the egg and how it would all relate to Magic the Gathering, so the deck formerly known as Eggs was banned. But don't worry, the egg is filled with hope, glitter, and other stuff. Many cards in the egg were not mine, but were supplied by my local community here, as many of us are fans of the channel. Yours sincerely, your patron, Temeritas, signed. Temeritas. Thank you, Temeritas, you beautiful cunts. Right. Okay, that wasn't so bad. I thought we were going to get glittered. Is he winding me up? I thought we were going to get like glitter bombs. Look at the size of that. Look at that mad lad, James. That is an egg chungus. So we've got, the chaos confetti. And then we've got some confetti there. So I think he was just trying to make me nervous by saying it was full of glitter, when in fact it's full of Spontanzubans and Efreet Shamans. No D&T staples, so they haven't quite outdone Toma of Commander Clash. I'm just going to check if this has been resealed or whether it's... No, it's just... Look at the size of that! Okay, well, I'll have a little bit. Do you want a little bit?
Go on.
Cool fingers, squeezies. Look, alright, I don't put bubbles on very often, okay? So actually I lied. I think I said that was a really nice gesture. I think I'm about to be appalled. Okay, so here we go. Oh, Jesus, those... Okay, another Kinder egg that's been submerged in glitter, so I might avoid eating that one, just to be on the safe side. There is a half a Trompenstrasse. There is all sorts of... I was going to sniff it. That's a bad idea. Oh, hang on, has this been resealed as well? Okay, we've got a German Inspector. We've got some Pyromancer's Gauntlets. We've got Fragtusk, but strictly better. Urza's Kraftwerk, the famous German synth-pop band. Schmalten Razamari. Electrostatic Krugler. Oh, Palace Jailer. A Banefire. Augustus Dropta Pupe. What a name. Arcana Adaption. Blasphemous Act. A Didgeridoo. A Foil Reality Acid. A Foil Mountain from Temeritas, that is nice. And a Golem. These are all things I played on the channel. Well, I didn't play Gauntlets, guys. I played Goggles. Thank you, Temeritas. If you want to send stuff, I'll put the PO box on screen now. You can meet me at GP's and give me stuff. I got given a jar of Nutella earlier, like you do. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
I also found out that a 1 Czech Corona coin is the same size as a 5p piece. So when you're in Prague, it's not really 5p territory, it's more 1 Corona territory. I drank some of the local delicacies, including Semtex, which is a flat Red Bull. It's not great, but it'll do. When I arrived, it was snowing, quite heavily actually. that actually cleared up over the course of the weekend, which is quite nice. Prague itself is actually beautiful. If you look at some of these images here, I took a couple when we were out having some food on one of the evenings. It looks like fucking Disneyland. The new GP promo is quite literally stunning. I cannot get over how pretty that lightning bolt really is. I perused the altars. There was some at Kartapapa, I think is the name of the vendor. They have these beautiful Force of Wheels. I couldn't justify buying more Force of Wheels, but the Blade Runner theme's fucking sick. And then you've got these altars here that I did pick up. Some bits. The lower row is for death and taxes. I don't always play War and Peace, but I sometimes do. The upper row is to start pimping out as I build Tatiova in paper. So how was GP Prague overall on a scale of 1 to Uncle Ben? Well, I would give it an Aunt May screaming for her life. I've been Vince, also known as PleasantKenobi on the internet. I hope you've all enjoyed living vicariously through me. Get yourselves out to a Magic Fest this year. Road trip with your friends. Play some Magic. Have some fun. They really are just fucking wicked. I'll see you all at the next one. I should be hitting up one in March. I might be hitting up Spain. In the meantime, if you're going to be at the Team Trios Axie Now event on the 9th of February, I will see you there. Come say hi. I love to meet people who watch the content and pronounce Nutella correctly. Until next time, ta-ta for now.